Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Fire Emblem 12 New Mystery of the Emblem Lunatic Reverse blind playthrough, and we're kicking off with a tier list today. This isn't an editing mistake, this is intentional, this is where the screen is meant to be right now, do not panic. So, it's been a while since we've updated the tier list. I don't think we did it for Chapter 5 or Chapter 6 or Chapter 6X, I just completely forgot. So, we do need to do a little bit of shuffling around. We've also got some new units, as you can see here. Bast was still a new unit when we last updated this, so we've definitely got a couple more we need to add on to the list. Wendell has joined our party. Ricard has joined our party. I'm sure there's more, right? Is that it? It can't be. Who have I forgotten? Oh, Samuel. Samuel's joined our party. Oh, Frey and, what's her name? Norn. Frey and Norn have joined our party. Wow, got a lot of new units. A lot of guys to play around with. Okay, well, let's get to figuring out where these all go. Bast was actually pretty useful on his join map, but we haven't really used him past then. I think a solid D tier placing is pretty fair. Somewhere around where guys like Ogma and Warren were, like, yeah, they were pretty useful on their join map, they just haven't seen much play since then. I think that's probably about a fair rating. Wendell, I think, is still safe to put in the new category. I'm not going to judge Chapter 7 yet, because we haven't finished it. We'll do that at hopefully the end of this video. Ricard, I don't think did anything at all, so I think he's just going to sit in E tier. I don't actually think he contributed anything. Same goes for Samuel, I don't think he did anything. And did Norn end up doing anything on the run where, or Frey for that matter? I'm gonna put them in E tier because I don't think they did anything, but they are like, they were capable of helping, and that is in its own right a valuable asset. And we've Ricard down actually. And Samuel. These guys literally didn't do anything. Whereas these guys, like, they were in positions to help, they just didn't end up actually doing so. So I think that about sums up the guys who are actually in use, or the new guys, sorry, but then we've got the guys who are actually in use. I think, it's hard trying to judge it without factoring in Chapter 7, because that definitely would move Marisha up, I think. But I think Sirius needs to move up a little bit. Probably above Gordon. He's been an important unit for a few chapters now. Chapters 5, 6, and 6X, he was pretty clutch. He was able to go General in Chapter 6X, which was quite nice. Provided some helpful little benefits for us. And obviously his Wyvern work. Actually, his Wyvern work to get the village, which contained the hammer and staff in Chapter 5. That was really big. He was important to clearing the start of Chapter 6 as well. Didn't do too much beyond that, I don't think, but he was important for getting that village. That might... The hammer and staff, like, he secured the hammer and staff, essentially. He also helped out for, like, the start of that chapter as well. I think an A tier rating is in mind for Sirius here. I think that's perfectly fine. Pala, Pala and Cedar have been so important these past couple of chapters. Pala because she's just so strong. Obviously, it's hard to not factor in Chapter 7 with Pala, because, well, for the start of this chapter and the unsuccessful run, she's been tearing things up. She's ended up with more strength than Chris, which is insane. Just an immense unit, really. But then, is she a Ran level? I don't think so. She's been better than Aran for a couple of chapters now, but when Aran was better, he was pretty much our sole carry. Like, apart from Chris, it was just him. Now, Cedar's in there with guys like Sirius, Aran, Chris, Cedar, like these other important units who are also pulling their own weight. She's not quite got the S tier yet for me, but at the end of this video, that might be a different story, because she's been so important on Chapter 7. Lind could potentially move up. Does Julian... Actually, I guess Julian should move up, right? He got a bunch of chests for us, including the barrier staff, a large bullion, which ended up being 10,000 gold, and the shard that we probably aren't going to use, but that's more than what anyone else here. That's just going in C tier, screw it. Thief utility is important. In a similar way to where Marth's village utility is important. Like, these two get extra bonus points. But in fact, Marth should probably be a little higher for that, thinking about it. I don't know if I've been fairly factoring that in. Let's just nudge him above those, but I need to make sure I'm factoring that in going forward. I don't know if he's had a ton of... He got us the hammer and stuff. I mean, it's a weird one, really, because we always give thieves credit for stealing things or for getting chest items, but we don't necessarily give Marth credit for getting the villagers, but he probably should. Like, without Marth getting that village, we wouldn't have the village. So yeah, I guess maybe I've been undervaluing that a bit, but still. I think that's a reasonable position for it to be. I also think... Are we maybe getting to the time where guys like Athena and Merrick should drop a bit? Because they haven't been around for a while at this point. Yeah, let's bump them down to the bottom of A tier. I think that's fine. Sirius has only been around for like 3 chapters, so I don't want to be like too harsh on them, but... actually, yeah, Sirius has only been around for like 3 chapters. Let's put them back. That's about the similar contributions they had. Sirius will obviously overtake them over the course of time, but he's not been around for too long. Actually, he might have been around for 4 now, but you know. His joining chapter, and then the 2 after that, and then the paralogue. Yeah, so this is his 5th chapter that he's on now. So yeah, it stands to reason that within time he will overtake them, and these will have to move down, but... I don't think we're quite at that point yet. But with all that said and done, I think that's the tier list in a bit more of a reasonable state. I don't think we can move Chris out of the Chris tier. I don't think anyone's joining around here yet, although a couple of units are getting very close. Maybe, I don't know. Cedar and Ryan are very close to each other. Ryan has just been so consistently useful for so long that it's really hard to not have him very high up on this list. So many important contributions, but Cedar is getting there too. She was important in the prologue, and now she's important again. The Wing Spear coming in very, very clutch. One to assess at the end of this chapter, I think, but for now, let's switch over to the game and, well, carry on with Chapter 7. So, we are back in the game, and as you may well remember, we made a battle save after we cleared out this opening section, and we're in a position where, well, Chris has to tank a couple of dudes. There's a few guys over here that Pala needs to take on, and we need to reclaim some of these items that we got last time. The Scorpio Shard, the Master Seal, the Bullion. We need to get those back in our possession. One other thing you may notice is that the weird lines that were on the map for, well, the entire playthrough, really, the weird little green and blue lines, those are gone. I figured out how to get rid of them. In fact, I didn't really. Somebody told me how to get rid of them about 3 months ago, and I completely forgot until... now, pretty much. When I was looking at the map, I'm like, these lines are really annoying, and then it just suddenly clicked in my head, like, oh, the person who told me how to get rid of them, by the way, was Danny Doyle, another YouTuber, so thank you very much to them for that. Yeah. So, there's nothing else left to do on this turn. Free unit 0. Let's end. Let's move on. Oh, go away. The archer comes in, hits Chris, and takes 2 hits for his troubles, dropping in the process. It's very nice. Guy goes for Aran, as he did last time. Aran takes a chunk of his health bar, but lives. We get the level up. We gain... Oh, the level up's nowhere near as good. Oh, that's heartbreaking. The last one, he got strength. Okay, Sirius takes that punch, but does live to tell the tale. Pala, obviously not picking up those doubles, which is a little bit sad, but it's not the end of the world. I think... if I remember rightly, what I did here last time was just send Pala up to kill the archer. And honestly, it worked out brilliantly, so I'm going to do that again. And we're just going to get rid of that guy. And from here, where do we want to go? I know where Marth wants to go. Marth wants to go all the way this way, as much as he possibly humanly can. We do not want Marth to stop moving. Okay, Wendell can pick up this kill. Good. Hopefully the volume levels and everything are all alright. I should be able to sort it in editing, if not. Okay. Do I just want to get the Master Seal, or do I want to, like, just fly in here and try and pick off, like, the Scorpio Shard or something? That is the question. Okay, let's get Cedar to fly in over here and take out this aggressive guy over here. In fact, I'm going to do it from here, I think. Maybe not. Okay, its HP is an okay level up. Skill and luck going up is not a bad thing. But, yeah, it's not the best level up in the world either. Okay, we'll just keep everyone else moving as best we can. The exception... In fact, we can do this. There we go, get that. Get the little... Oh, I'm not in a position to heal around. It's annoying. Suppose what I can do is just move around forward one tile and then heal him from here. That'll do. Some more HP into Aran is not a bad thing. I don't think there was anything from that armory that I wanted, so I'm not worried about going back for that. A bunch of houses we haven't visited, but unfortunately we just don't really have the opportunity to. Do I want the Wodow? I don't know. Screw it, let's get the Wodow. Why not? I believe in us to be able to get through this while securing the Wodow. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna take this Vulnerary for the Steel Lance. Seems like a good choice. And pop it. Just should hopefully get serious enough HP to be able to function. Okay. Enemies are moving weirdly, and I'm not sure what to make of it. Okay, definitely want to pick up the Master Seal and the Scorpio Shard and the Booyan, actually. I might have done myself a bit of a... well, caused myself a few problems here, to be honest. Although, we can probably pick up the Booyan this turn. Or even the Scorpio Shard, actually. You know what? This takes Marth as far right as he can go, which he does need to go. He's not far enough right yet. Not politically, of course, in terms of his position on the map. And it should allow us to take out this thief. Good. Handy-dandy bit of movement there. Wendell can go and patch up Sirius a little bit more. Okay. Oh, I should have healed Aran before I did this. That was a mistake. Yeah, because then Aran would have been able to get involved with this guy, but now he can't. Ah, that was a mistake. For sure, no questions about that one. Okay, I'm going to try and max range this mage with Pala. I actually seem to remember this being what I did last time. Can we take this? Yeah. I think we barrier staffed it last time, but honestly, it should be fine without. Okay. Now we just have Chris and Pala, our two actual good units. Do I secure the Scorpio Shard or the Bullion? I kind of want to secure the Bullion with Chris. Because it just puts us in a better position for next turn. Oh, wait, is that in range of the mage? Yeah, it is. Can Chris tank the mage? No. Okay. Actually, we might be able to secure both, you know? Oh, no, because we can't secure the Scorpio Shard on our own. Although we still might be able to secure both. Oh, no, wait, I think I know what's going to let us down there. Maybe not. Maybe not. I just have to play it a little bit smart. And miss. Wonderful. Okay, I don't care where you can move. I don't even know why I have you highlighted. I want you highlighted. Oh my god, stop missing. Oh. Okay, well now this might actually be screwed, but let's just find out. Okay, that guy goes for Cedar. I'm just gonna reload. Oh, I don't know my reset button. Please hold. Input and hotkeys, general hotkeys, reset, control R, okay, reset. Oh, it even comes up with a little reset in the top left when I do that. Cool. Okay, back to where we were. I don't know what I did so wrong there, but I made a lot of mistakes. Hefty chunk taken out of Chris, but no problem, he tanks it up very nicely. That guy goes for a ram, and once again, not a problem. Damage taken by a ram, but we get through it okay. Level 8, no stats on that level up. Are you kidding me? The level ups for a ram have just continuously gotten worse. Right, okay, I think some things here are set in stone. Like, I think Wendell going here and throwing fire at this guy is pretty much always going to happen. Cedar, go here. Can you move 3 tiles in this? Or 2? I don't know. Just play it safe. It's only 2, glad I did it right. Heal up around. I'm really tempted to just, like, throw a ran in. Pala, go kill this guy. Good job. What did I do with Chris last time? Did I kill the Woad Owl? I did, didn't I? I went and killed the I went and got the Woad Owl. Maybe that was my mistake. I don't need the Woad Owl. Okay. Nice. Okay, skill and luck. Again, the level ups are getting worse. Actually, no. Give Cedar the good Steel Lance, because she can double. Still want the Wodow, you know? Good. Wodow achieved. Marth just needs to move as far as he can. If Aran uses a vulnerary, he can tank this guy and take him out, but I don't really think there's any point. Okay, those guys are spawning in. We should just see some enemies shuffle around. Cool. Okay, so you're the range I want, and Cedar is in it. Okay, these guys are positioned very differently. Worryingly differently would be perhaps the best way to put it. Okay, that guy is in Marth's way, and we can't really be having that, so keep moving Marth. Gordon, go take him out. Good job. Wow, that's a lot of XP. Untag that guy, I don't care where they can move. I think we secure the Bouillon and the Master Seal this turn, and go for the Scorpio Shard next turn. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, let's move around. Let's patch up Sirius. Keep moving everyone else in to be able to help out if they need to. Yeah, and we'll pick up the Scorpio Shard next turn. Okay, this should easily pick up the Master Seal. Unless we go for the Bouillon next turn, because... yeah, we should... okay, send that back. If possible, I should take the Master Seal now. Oh, sorry, the Scorpio Shard now. Because I know that Chris can solo the Bouillon guy. Oh, you don't have a Javelin, do you? This works, actually, because this puts Cedar in his range, so she just kills him. Yeah, this is fine. Obviously don't want to stand here, because this guy has 11 sword. Figured that was obvious, but, you know, might as well make it clear. Cool, Scorpio Shard acquired. Very dramatic music. And I am going to actually fly in with Sirius, takes Pala's Javelin for a second, and just yeet it at this guy. A, we could have crit. B, it just softens him up, makes him an easier kill for next time, so somebody like... oh, Cedar, what a dodge! Oh, that guy lived on one. That's not ideal. Where are these guys going? Oh, don't tell me you're in range. I don't think they're in range. Barely. Barely, barely, barely. That's fine. Um... 13 HP. Can Cedar pick that up? Nope. Let's go with... See, I kind of want to send Chris, like, either to the boss to get the kill. I can't really duel the boss on this much HP. Yeah, or back to get healed is the other big consideration. Although, if I put Chris here... Oh, we'd die in the process. Right, these guys are getting scarily close, and we need to get out that way. Move. Right, good. Honestly, a contribution from Iran here is not a bad thing. Marth, you just go this way. You know what you're doing. Pala doesn't actually have a javelin to go and kill the thief. Okay, well I guess that basically solves this problem for us, right? In fact, I might as well just stab him in the face with a lance. If I go back here... Yeah, cool. I can go here, heal Chris. And I can dance with, Fina. Cool. Okay, Sirius, trade Pala the Javelin. Pala, go secure your kill. Good. And we've got Chris back to start moving. Actually, we could do anything here with Chris, really. That is actually a really tempting option. Because I don't think we're going to get a much better opportunity to save than this. Let's do it. Let's save. Screw it. Cool. And we should be able to push through and out of the map at this point. Okay, more reinforcements, that's fine. We know they're going to keep coming in. The big sort of ideal is that we get them all stuck in the forest, which is kind of what's happened with these guys. So we kind of outmove them in the forest. Of course, we can always pull Chris back if we need some additional support. Okay, I know what I want to do. I want to move you here, wait, you, move, you here, dance, dance. Okay, Marth, you only go in one direction and it's this one. He's really, really close to actually just reaching the exit. We even got the Wodow this time, even better. In fact, I might just use Pala to tank the, do you just deal with it? Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that actually is a hefty amount of damage, but how much? Oh, that's a killer lance. There's no chance I'm risking that. Yeah, we'll put Pala here, Javelin in hand. Chris, just go fight the boss. You can take 3 attacks from this guy and he'll be dead by that point. Cool. Trying to take a cut from a thief's plundering. You people ain't even human. Cool. Okay, we'll drop the barrier staff here. Levels up Marisha. Very nice. HP +1. Okay, it's terrible. Not much more needs to be said about that one. That's just bad all around. Patch up Cedar, just in case we need a helping hand. And keep running away. Okay, and Sirius, lurk around here in case we need help killing the boss. Okay, he heals from that. Chris strikes back, takes him down to 8 HP. Mage comes over for Pala, but... Oh, that's a bad miss, Pala. Pala, that is not the time. These reinforcements are also closing in pretty thick and fast, and they've realized the forest is not where they want to be. That mage surviving that is genuinely appalling for us. Okay. This is a very bad turn of events. I think we kind of need to pull Chris, like, over here to deal with people. If we play our cards right, we can get a dance on him as well and start just ripping through enemies. Okay, what do we need dead? This guy's actually going to be a bit problematic as well. Cedar might be able to just deal with that. I need someone to just come and finish off the boss, honestly. Preferably someone with more than 79 hit, but you know. Wait, hold on. No, okay. I was gonna say, if we're arranged to dance Marth, then we're golden. We can just seize the castle. Could potentially crit. That wouldn't be bad. Kind of need that to go. Yeah, so we can potentially get 2 attacks off here with Chris, which would be really nice. The problem is that we need to do it in such a way that we don't get Fina killed in the process. That shouldn't be too bad. We also need someone, actually, who can just take out this mage. Which is not as straightforward as it sounds, because the counter, or the initial attack from the mage is going to rip whoever it lands on to shreds. Ugh, it's just... We're 1 tile away. Like, a single tile. This guy actually doesn't have the most move. Neither does this guy. Can we just hide away in the forest for a turn? Like, maybe kill this guy? The crit chance is obviously the problem with that attack. We could just use the rescue staff. Go over here, rescue Fina, and then we're out, right? Like, it just feels like a bit of a waste for 1 tile. We just have to survive 1 more turn. And it feels very doable. But there are so many enemies. And they're in such awkward positions as well. Where's the fourth horseman? Oh, he's down here, isn't he? If we can kill these three, we can use Aran to kill the mage. Which seems like it should be possible. Oh, the mage even missed. Cool. Aran now can even probably eat some hits from these guys. Can huck javelins at that guy, probably kill him with, Wendell. Drop a shaver on his head. Sounds like we're gonna, like, you know, launch male grooming equipment at him, but, you know. Okay, unfortunately no crit. Cedar obviously can bag a kill with the wing spear, potentially. So the HP is a bit of a concern. I think Cedar's best role here, honestly, is coming over to kill the boss. Because 87 hit is a pretty reliable one, compared to, like, say, Sirius's 79. And that'll free up Chris to, like, go over here and wreak havoc, essentially. If we put Chris here, we can also heal him. But will that heal be enough? Should be. He has to tank 2 attacks. Is that enough? Actually, we could potentially... Could we just javelin this guy? Oh, it doesn't kill. And even that doesn't kill. I think Pala killing this guy is our best option. No one else has the damage output to do it, so let's give it a shot. Cool. Great. Perfect. Oh, it's a good level up as well. We get strength. HP is always nice. Yeah, so if we go here, we could heal. Wait, we said that that wasn't enough damage, but what if we javelin him with Sirius first? Sirius doesn't have a javelin, does he? God's sake. But we could get a javelin. We could get Pala's javelin, throw a javelin at him. Does that destroy any heals on Chris, though? I think it does. I'm gonna untag this guy. Can she reach that tile? She can reach that tile. Okay, no, it doesn't destroy any heals on Chris. She can go here and heal from here. Okay, I think this is the play. We go here with Sirius. We trade. Yoink. Don't miss. Good. Go here. Trade. Wait, no, you don't need to trade. Nearly botched that up then. Go here. Kill this guy. Boop. Boop. Everyone else just run away to safety, please. Oh, I'm not in range to dance on Chris. I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. Okay, we can do it with Pala. We can do it with Pala. Pala will be okay. Pala is a strong girl. Okay, let's figure out how much damage she's taking. 11? Okay. 13. She hits so hard. Good lord. 11 plus 13 is 24. Can use a mend if we have to. So close to not needing to use a mend. I've just realised we've just taken Pala's javelin off of her, and now she needs it back. That might be our out here. Marth could kill the boss. Freeing Cedar up to trade a javelin over to Pala to do this. Actually, hang about. 30... If I hadn't put fucking Fina here, it would be okay. Because Fina's the only one actually in danger of dying. No, there's no javelin in there. Okay, but what if I just move Marth over here? Put, like, Pala here, Cedar here. Or the other way around, it doesn't really matter. It does matter. Because whoever stood here ends up taking, like, 800,000 attacks. I have continuously made this mess for myself. Because that would do 10 damage. That would do 11. And that would do 13. Which is more than we can heal. And if we use a vulnerary, then we can't actually kill the guy. Does that matter that we can't kill? Is that Chris? Chris can probably tank it. Chris is only in range of one of them. Yeah, hold on. I think I see a plan formulating here. It's just going to be a really weird one. Yeah. I think I see the play. I don't know if it's going to work. But I think it should. It's just going to look weird, so just bear with me. Okay. There is the play. That is the masterful play that I have opted to go for. Do we have a vulnerary around here? Okay, we do. Cool. Not entirely convinced Cedar lives this hit, so... This way, only 2 enemies can hit. Oh, if this guy goes here and hits Palo, we're just sad. Oh, Wendell. Oh, no, Wendell. Wendell won't die. Wendell won't die. Wendell's safe. Okay, more dudes spawning. That guy's healing. It's okay. We can pick him off next turn. Pala goes in, tanks this attack. Completely fine. Cedar goes in, tanks this attack. Hits back a couple of times. This guy goes in, hits Wendell. Lives on 1. That's all he needs. You only need a single hit point. You don't need more than that. Any more is overkill. All these guys waddle over with their little legs. Apart from those. Those have got big legs. They're horses. And, well, we should, I think, just about be home free. I want to get this kill to Cedar. Okay, so level up for Wendell. Hopefully it's a good one. Speed is good. Speed is very good. Hopefully he gets to a point where he can double Armor Knights, because that would be really useful. I can't believe I'm doing all this just to give a kill to Cedar. Oh, we got the A-rank staves on Marisha. That's pretty cool. She doesn't even get the kill. She can't kill him. We need to chip him down. Where's an Iron Lance? That does too much damage. I want to use a Javelin though. It might miss. Oh god. Oh god. This is horrible. Oh screw it. We'll just That means we've just used all those resources on Cedar for no reason. I just want to give her the kill. Why is this so hard? Screw it. Good. Okay, now Cedar, don't miss. Don't miss. Yes! Murderers, the lot of you! It makes a fair point, to be honest. They stole things, so we killed them. HP, skill, defense, that's actually a really good level up. HP and defense is good to go up. Send 11 sword to the convoy. Take Moth. Actually, can we, like, pick up any free XP here? Or is that... Well, probably not with, Probably not with Pala, on account of the fact she doesn't have any weapons. Good job, Gordon. I tried my best for you, buddy. I really, really tried. That guy has 1% crit rate. You know what? I'm just leaving. Go. Leave. Seize. Proceed to the next chapter. Map clear. Good. Whole bunch of goodies gotten out of that one. Temple was completely ransacked. Anything that wasn't nailed down is gone. It's alright. We got it all back. Sure, even Guardian Deity Naga would be furious. 'Tis truly the end of civilization. The Legend of Naga? Okay. Terrible monsters descended and the humans were massacred, pushed to the brink of extinction. The few who survived prayed to the gods for salvation. The gods heard their prayers and a gigantic warrior was sent down to earth. The warrior carried a gleaming blade of light in his right hand, and in his left hand, a shield embedded with 5 orbs. That's the fire emblem. Then, after a fierce battle, he eradicated the monsters and returned to the heavens. He was our guardian deity, Naga, and this temple is dedicated to him. He was an avatar of the gods, our guardian deity. The Blade of Light and the 5 orbs? That is the Legend of Naga. Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. We must hurry. If the enemy takes it, getting across will be nigh impossible. Don't they already have it? Aren't there, like, those dudes in the way? The dudes. Achoo! Why has Wendell got a cold? Oh, it says he's got a cold. A hat? Yes! Yes! You're a good person, Lord Wendell. Show it to me. Show me the hat. Show it me. I want to see the hat. Hat, 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 hat. That was a pretty straightforward chapter, all things considered. Not too bad at all. Marth's army fears the pursuit from the Arcanaean army and escapes towards the Kuzmina bridge. However, new enemy attacks the Alternate army from depending on the Templars. Like the Arcanaean army is coming from the north, will be surrounded like this. Can Marth and his friends overcome the many perils? Okay, so we're going to be trapped on a bridge. I love the hat. Chris, what's with the hat? Lord Wendell gave it to me so that my cold wouldn't get any worse. Oh my god. It suits you. Kinda does. I kind of love the hat. I might keep the hat. The hat may be a permanent fixture. But we now have 2 more Master Seals. Oh, it's these guys again. Astrum and Co. are back. Wait, is this the last map that we were on? Yeah, it is, right? This is like just north of the last map. Navarre is on our side. We do not have a dancer, that's a massive relief. Oh, George as well. George is back as well, wielding Parthia, a droppable silver bow. A longbow, silver lance, silver lance, silver lance, silver lance, silver lance, silver lance. Arm scroll, very useful. Oh! That's Harden. Now that does not look like the Harden I remember. He's also wielding Gradivis, has a Dark Sphere, and capped in Strength, Skills, Speed, and Defense with 25 Resistance and 80 HP. Something, I'm not sure what, tells me we're not killing him. A few enemies here with forged weapons. I did just clock Roger! With a Vulnerary and a Steel Lance. We'll try to recruit him. I think it's Cedar in Shadow Dragon who picks him up, so I imagine it would be the same. Devil Sword and a Firestone on this ruffian. What is a Firestone? Oh, I just changed that button, didn't I? Yeah. It's a Mankey! It's the Mankey item. It's Tiki's thing. The Leo Shard. Ooh, another shard. Cool. And that guy only has 17 speed. That thief. So Cedar can actually, Pala can actually double him, which is good. Okay. It's so nice seeing the map without random squiggly lines everywhere. Okay, I'm hoping there's some base conversations telling us how to pick up, like, Astrum or George, because, well, it stands to reason we would be able to recruit them. There's George, Roger. Chris, in the next battle, the one guarding the castle should be General George. General George is Gordon's tutor and friend and has visited Altair on many occasions. I'd like to speak with him, Chris. I'm counting on your assistance. So that sounds like it could be Martha or it could be Gordon. I'll bring both anyway. There was a man named Roger amongst our allies. He was a very nice man and listened to me even though we fought on opposing sides when we first met. Do you believe in love? Oh, listen to me. I'm sure you already have a sweetheart back in Grust. Did you really say that to him? Chris, should we meet Roger again? I'll try to talk to him. Oh, she's just leading him on to get him to kill his friends. It's horrible. The Fane of Raman was devoid of anything. And now, even though our homeland Altair stands pride, the Arcanaean army pursues us from both directions. It's a difficult situation, but we must escape the crisis somehow. Hello, Chris. Off to the Drogat. No, you're not. Those cost money. Okay. There's something I must... Ominous music. My strength exists for protecting the people of our fair country. To that end, I have continuously trained and battled so that I can become stronger. I understand, but when I become stronger and when I fight opponents stronger than myself, I get excited. I begin to feel my blood boil. It's as if I sought strength and battle for my own sake. Chris. When I become stronger, I bask in my newfound power. Deep inside my heart, I long for battle. A man with untamed power is no better than a beast, my grandfather once said, and I heed his warning. If my lust for power causes me to stray from the way of the night, it's alright, Chris. Just like you're there for me, I'm here for you. Okay, cool. So Chris is basically worried he's going to become a lunatic. A corral, essentially. How awful! Sniff, sniff. He was just toying with me. Oh my god. Prince Marth looked at me with such sparkling eyes, even Granny was fooled too. Yeah, what? It was my first love. Aw, poor Marisha. I'll buy you a pastry. The pastry has to be sweet. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's unfixable. Okay. Well, it seems like we'll be able to pick up George, and touch wood, for once, he actually looks like a pretty usable unit. And that should also get us the Sagittarius Shard and Parthia. The Silver Bow will be great for Ryan as well. That would be very nice indeed, but it's going to be tricky to see how we handle this one, because I want to go back and pick up this Leo Shard, but that would mean probably angering all the dudes below. Also, before I forget, actually, let's go to the armory and sell from the convoy. The small bullion for 5,000 gold. Oh, no. We're not selling the elixir. God, no. The Scorpio Shard there is actually going to be very useful as well. That could really help us out. We've got some Master Seals waiting to be used. More Master Seals than I actually think we can use. Actually, no, we might be able to class up Ryan. But we do... We could potentially promote Cedar. If it gets her the same buffs that that Pala got. Oof. Would not complain. These two units could very much carry us through some difficult times. Oh, we've got to house everyone, right? Oh, no. Okay. We don't have a house everyone. Well, I'm going to call this one here with the exception of we're going to return to the tier list. We started the video out this way and we're going to finish it out this way too. To judge the units based on that last map, see if anything changes. I'm not sure if it will, but there might be some small alterations. So let's switch over to that now. So here we are on the tier list, judging them from Chapter 7, and I think Pala might have earned her way up to the S tier, honestly. She's been doing some work for a long time now. That's why she was top of A tier, but that performance, she's now got more strength than Chris. And she has put it to use. We've seen her start to flex. She's also became quite bulky. A solid, I think, 14 or 15 defense means she can eat some hits. We saw her being able to even just wall without any weapons equipped towards the end of that chapter. She picked up some important kills, was absolutely crucial in us getting all of the rewards from that chapter, and I find it hard to put her much lower than that. I don't quite think she surpasses Iran yet. I think she's got some work to do before then. But one unit who I do think we can nudge up just a little bit is Cedar. Now, Cedar, from a combat perspective, didn't do anything too spectacular on that map, but one thing that really helped her out was flight moving over those forests, let her pick up some kills that other units weren't able to, and Ryan hasn't had the best couple of maps. Now, Chapter 5 and 6, he was fine, no complaints about that, but Chapter 6X, we didn't even bring him along. We actually kept a free deployment slot rather than bringing him. And Chapter 7, I don't even think he had an attack, so it wasn't great, really. It could have been better. He's still obviously a very high contribution unit throughout this playthrough, but I think Cedar is just eclipsing him. Don't forget, Cedar did also a lot of work in the prologue as well, so it's not just the past couple of chapters that Cedar's helped out. She's been doing some work for a while. Sirius is still helping. He's still useful to have, but he's mainly useful just because he's a promoted unit. As we get more and more promoted units, obviously we just picked up 2 Master Seals. There is potential for Sirius to just become less important than these guys, but I think for now it's fair to keep him where he is. A big question is whether he jumps over some of these units like Athena, Merrick. But I don't think he's actually like as important to our squad as those units were at that time. And I don't think he's got a particularly big longevity advantage either. So I'm going to keep him there for now. Maybe he jumps over Merrick, actually. Yeah, I think him jumping Merrick is probably fine. I think Athena was a little bit more important when we were in the prologue. Yeah, I think that's a perfectly fine change to make. Another change which kind of has to be made, and my hand has been forced at this point. Marisha has to go up to A tier for those rescue plays. Incredibly consistent healing as well, and just very good contribution. But the rescue plays, the hammer and plays... not the rescue plays, sorry, but the hammer and plays to enable the rescue plays. What I'm referring to. And also the barrier staff, she's been clutch with it, it's been very useful. So, she's done a lot of good work. And it's fair to reward that, I think. At this point, with an A tier ranking, she's been very good, and I'm sure she will continue to be, especially because access to the hammer and staff gives me a reason to keep using her. I don't think anyone else down here is particularly going to move. I think that's still fine for Gordon and Marth and units like that. Maybe Yulia should have actually jumped above Luke for her work on chapters. Yeah, it's been a few chapters now where she's done work. Chapters 4, 5, 6... Yeah, she did 3 chapters worth of work. I think that's more than Luke did. Wendell. Now, Wendell obviously got the rescue plays off last turn. Or last map. Also some very solid healing. He had extra move through the forest compared to Marisha, which proved very useful, and also just a solid magic staff to which to heal from. Also some offensive potential thanks to his Sage classing. But it's still only one map's worth of contributions. I'm going to put him behind Luke for now. Immediately entering the B tier, though, for those rescue plays. Should Lind have moved up? No, I think she's fine there. She's actually, like, one contribution on the maps where I've been deployed, like, per map. She's not been great, but she's helped out for sure. I think for now, though... Oh, Navarre and Dancer Lady. Where's Navarre? Where's Fina? Is that Fina? Are you Fina? Ignore the keyboards of me going to check who Fina is. That's Fina, yeah. I don't know why I just didn't think that was Fina. I think because... Does alphabetically that not make sense? Is it alphabetical at all? It's, like, half alphabetical, right? But, like, yeah. Really important, actually. The double rescue on turn 1 was possible because of Fina, a bunch of clutch dancers throughout, which just made the map significantly easier for us. Ooh, this is difficult, actually. Where do I drop the dancer after one map of high contributions? I'd probably put her just low B tier. Maybe above Wendell. I think she did more than Wendell. They both had one map, and I think Fina was slightly more important. But Fina will continue to rise. She's basically an extra use of Chris, an extra use of Cedar, an extra use of Pala, Aran, Wendell. Whoever we choose to use her on, she's an extra use of that unit, because dancers are really good. And yeah, we'll continue to see her climb up the rankings, I'm sure, but after just one map, I can't put her above some of the other units here. She was very important on that map, though. So, with all that said and done, let's wrap this one up. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you again to the people who back the channel on Patreon. I really appreciate that support. It helps me out a lot, so thank you so much for that. And I will catch you all next time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.